Heaven has waited for you to pause. There is a sound in the spirit, soft, slow, steady. It is not thunder. It is not loud like the voices of the world. It is the sound of my voice calling again, and now you finally hear it. Not with your ears, but with your heart. Yes, you've felt this before, haven't you? That moment where everything in you knows something is shifting. Beloved one, stop moving for a moment. Just breathe. Be still, for I am here. You are not here by accident. This isn't a random scroll. This is not another distraction. It is a divine appointment. I have tried to reach you many times, but today I'm speaking louder, not with volume, but with urgency wrapped in mercy. 45 minutes remain. And I say this with love, not fear, not to rush you, but to realign you. You are approaching a threshold in time. Something you cannot yet see is already on its way. It may arrive in the form of a whisper or a whirlwind. It may come as a conversation, a message, or a sudden realization that alters your path forever. You feel it, don't you? The tension in the air, that unspoken pull in your chest, that sense that something unseen is brushing against your reality. That is me. I have been calling softly. You did not always listen, but still I stayed. I stayed because I see what's ahead, and I will not let you walk into it blind. There is a decision being made that includes your name, but not all decisions are made in the light. Some are forged in shadows. You must be vigilant now. Not all who smile at you carry love. Some come cloaked in charm, but their intentions are hollow. And yes, someone has whispered words against your future, but do not fear. No hand raised against what I have ordained shall stand. Stay close to me. Let this settle within you. You felt this before, haven't you? The air grows thick with a sacred hush. Time bends here just for a moment, so that you may feel what you've been avoiding. I see the exhaustion behind your strength. I see how you smile through the ache, how you carry burdens no one else can see, and still you rise. But hear me now. You were never meant to carry it alone. You've been asking for signs. This moment is not just a sign. It is a divine interruption. I place my hand across your day not to hinder you, but to hold you still long enough to listen, long enough to return to yourself. Because the next step is too holy for you to walk into distracted. You have exactly 45 minutes before the first ripple reaches the shore of your life. What has been hidden is about to emerge. What was dormant will awaken. And what you feared you'd lost forever may return, but only if your spirit is prepared. Someone is hiding something from you, a truth they've buried, a mask they've worn too well. But tonight, yes, tonight, it will crack. Whether it is revealed by their lips or by the mouth of another, it will come into the light. And if you ignore my voice now, you may embrace what is false, mistaking it for love. Again. I am not warning you in wrath. I am wrapping you in wisdom. This is not about punishment. This is about protection. You have lingered in places not built for your next season. You've poured out your light to those who only sought to dim it, but no more. Guard your soul, Sacred One. Not everyone deserves access to what I placed within you. I will speak again. Heaven is bending low to speak. There is a weight in this moment. not of burden, but of glory. You are standing at a spiritual crossroad, and though the world around you spins with noise, something deeper is breaking open inside of you. Can you feel it? That sacred stillness beneath the surface, the trembling hush of divine presence drawing near. You've waited patiently, quietly, through storms, through silence, through nights so long they seemed endless. You've done the right thing, even when no one was watching. You've kept faith when it would have been easier to give up. And I have seen every tear that never fell. I have heard every unspoken prayer you tucked behind your sighs. Nothing was wasted. Now, listen. A room you've never entered is holding your name. A decision is forming. Words are being spoken about you, for you, around you. What comes next could be a blessing or a trap, and you will not know which unless you are listening with spiritual ears. This is why I've come to speak. Because if you walk away from this moment unaware, you will never know what I was shielding you from. If you close your heart again, someone else might step into the place I carved for you. This isn't fear. It's alignment. It's timing. It's mercy in motion. You've carried burdens with grace, but now I need you to carry discernment. Because the path ahead will not be walked by effort alone. It must be walked by spirit. If you open your heart now, I will open a door that no man can shut. Stay awake. Stay soft. Stay near. You may not understand now, but you will. Beloved soul, you are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible to me. Every breath you've taken in the shadows, I have counted. Every step you've made while no one clapped, I have recorded in the halls of eternity. You have been faithful with little. Now I am preparing to trust you with more. This next moment, yes, the one just ahead, is not ordinary. It is sacred. It is timed. It is heaven sent. And while others scroll past, while others seek noise, you have stayed. And because you stayed, I am unfolding something you've only dreamed of in fragments. A peace your heart has craved, a love that mirrors my own. A door you thought was forever closed, I am unlocking it. But hear this clearly. Not everything wrapped in beauty is from me. Not all attention is affection, and not every apology comes with pure intent. Someone is watching your rise. Someone who once overlooked you is now returning. But I did not call you to settle for the thing you begged me for in a previous season. What I am giving now is not what you prayed for. It is what your spirit was created for. You must not go back. Do not trade your promise for comfort. Do not choose safety over calling. You are stronger now. You are wiser. You are whole in places that were once shattered. You no longer fit into the spaces that required you to shrink. What is coming next is not forced. It flows. It confirms. It breathes peace. If it feels like chaos, it is not from me. You are entering into clarity. Walk in, head high, heart open. Let this truth linger like soft rain on thirsty soil. Heaven has waited for you to be still. Can you feel it? That shift in the atmosphere? That quiet trembling beneath the surface of your spirit? That's not anxiety, it's activation. I've heard you whisper, God, if you're real, show me. And so I am. But I do not come in fire or fury. I come like morning light breaking over the edge of night. I come like breath after drowning, like still water after the storm. I come not to overwhelm, but to awaken. There are only minutes left before a chain of events begins. What has been delayed is moving. What felt locked is loosening. And you must choose now, will you be ready or will you be asleep when the door opens? Do not let the noise of doubt drown out my whisper. I am not far. I am not hidden. I have never left your side, even when you pushed me away. Even when you said, I'm fine, and tried to carry it all yourself. I was there, quiet, patient, waiting for this moment of surrender. You asked me to speak louder. This is louder. You asked for clarity. This is clarity. You asked for a sign. This is not just a sign, it is the gate. And child, if you walk through it, I will rewrite the story you thought was finished. I will restore what broke without explanation. I will replace the things you thought you needed with what your soul was always designed to receive. But you must trust me. You must release the false comforts and familiar fears. You must take the step that feels uncertain but is marked by peace. I will meet you there. You are closer than you know, and to say, you've been asking, haven't you? Wondering when things will change, when the weight will lift, when the healing will finally feel complete. And now you're here, in the threshold between the ache of waiting and the wonder of becoming. This moment is not empty. It is filled with everything your heart has cried out for in silence. There is a blessing approaching your life, wrapped not in thunder, but in peace. It will not announce itself loudly. It will not demand your attention. It will come gently, like a breeze through an open window, and if you are distracted, if you are still tethered to what I've already asked you to release, you may miss it. So I ask you, are you willing to let go? Are you ready to trust me beyond what your eyes can see? Because the next season requires it. The next version of you must walk by faith, not fear, by discernment, not desperation, by peace, not pressure. Do not return to what I have removed. Do not romanticize the things I've rescued you from. Not everyone who once had access to you is meant to walk with you now. And though your heart may mourn what once was, I am preparing something far greater, something sacred, something sealed in my name. Yes, it will cost your comfort. Yes, it may leave you lonely for a moment, but I would rather you walk alone in my light than surrounded by shadows that dim your soul. Let go of the almosts, the maybes, the half-truths. Make room, because I am not restoring what was. I am revealing what will never need to be fixed again. Let that truth wrap around your heart like a mantle. The silence between us is sacred. Even when your lips said nothing, your soul was speaking. I heard it, in the quiet moments when your heart ached for answers, in the late nights when your thoughts circled but found no rest. I was there. I always have been. And now, as the veil thins between your questions and my answers, I need you to understand something eternal. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. What seemed like delay was divine alignment. I wasn't just fixing the situation, I was fortifying you. Because what I'm about to place in your hands carries weight, not just blessing. Your miracle will not come dressed in fantasy. It will be wrapped in clarity. It will carry peace, not confusion. That's how you will know. That's how your soul will recognize what your eyes are still learning to see. I see the doubts still dancing at the edge of your mind. I see the questions that whisper, "What if I'm wrong?" But hear me now. Obedience will never rob you of what's truly yours. And what you walk away from in faith, I will return sevenfold in fullness. So stop apologizing for your discernment. Stop watering yourself down for comfort. Stop accepting the bare minimum and calling it grace. I created you with purpose, depth, and brilliance that does not belong in shallow places. There are people watching you now, not because of popularity, but because of light. A light that didn't come from platforms or praise, but from surviving what was meant to break you. And that light, beloved, cannot be hidden much longer. You are the answer to prayers you didn't even know were being spoken. I am not done. I will keep speaking until you rise. Heaven leans in when you listen. There's a new wind stirring around your life, a divine rearranging, a holy unfolding. And though it may feel quiet on the outside, the realm of the unseen is alive with movement. The old chapter has closed, and I will not let you reread it. This next season is not about survival. It is about ascension. You are no longer crawling through the wreckage. I am lifting you. Not by force, but by the breath of purpose rising in you again. What tried to break you has only sharpened your vision. What delayed you has only deepened your roots. Now look at your reflection. Truly look. You are not who you once were, and you are not meant to shrink into the old frame. The healed version of you no longer chases. He or she magnetizes, no longer begs. He or she discerns, no longer fears. He or she follows peace. And yes, love is coming, but not the kind you've known, not the version that made you question your worth. I am sending love that reflects my gaze, love that holds space for your soul, not just your strength. Love that knows how to listen, how to stay, how to bless. But first you must see yourself the way I see you, glorious, radiant, redeemed. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know then. Release the need to explain who you are now. Not everyone will understand. Not everyone is meant to. Some were only there to be part of your becoming, not your forever. Let them go with grace. What I'm preparing for you is not rooted in pain. It is rooted in promise. I will not ask you to return to what I've already rescued you from. You've stepped into the holy now. This is no longer a waiting room. This is the beginning. The veil between your prayer and my response is lifting. The thing you once hoped for, quietly, with trembling hands and guarded heart, it's now stirring into reality. Do you feel it? That warmth in your chest? That subtle calm? That's me. That's the nearness of fulfillment. You will not have to strive for what's yours. You will not have to explain, beg, or prove. What I give, I sustain. What I ordain, I protect. The door I'm opening will not close because of doubt or delay. It opens because you said yes, even in your fear. Now stay open, not anxious, not restless, just open. Because when your heart remains open, I can pour into it. Not drops, not sprinkles, rivers. Steady, unending, cleansing rivers of clarity, healing, joy. You will wake up and feel lighter. You'll find yourself laughing again for no reason, smiling without explanation. That's not coincidence. That's restoration. That's me giving you back what the years tried to drain, your wonder. And there's someone coming, someone whose soul recognizes yours, not by logic, but by light. They won't make you question your value. They'll speak to the parts of you no one else took the time to understand. Stay open for them. Don't let the wounds of the past block the gift I've prepared. Because this isn't just a connection. It's an assignment. You will know it's me because it won't confuse you. It will calm you. It will feel like home. Now breathe. You're closer than ever. You've made it through the fire. What comes next is the beauty forged from it. This is your turning point. Glorious One, the heavens have recorded your yes. This is no longer just a message. It is a covenant, a holy agreement between my heart and yours. You did not just hear me, you stayed. You endured the stillness. You welcomed the whisper. And now, eternity is echoing with your name. You didn't miss it. You didn't arrive too late. You didn't fall behind. The delays, the detours, the closed doors, they were never punishments. They were preparation. I was protecting you from what your heart wasn't yet ready to carry. And now you are ready. The next miracle will not look like what you expected. It will be wrapped in simplicity, hidden in a moment that seems ordinary. But when it arrives, you will feel it in your bones. You'll know this is what the waiting was for. This is what the pain was shaping. This is what the silence was preparing. You are about to be seen by the right eyes, chosen by the right hearts, loved in the way your soul was always designed to be loved, not for what you do, but for who you are, not through performance, but through presence. That is divine love. That is my love reflected. And no, you do not need to chase it. It will find you because it was assigned to you, the same way this moment found you. So now, close your eyes, take a breath, whisper these words: God, I receive it. I'm not skipping this anymore. I trust your voice above all else. And heaven responds. The veil lifts. The shift begins. And your new chapter, wrapped in grace, signed by my hand, begins to unfold. You are chosen. You are ready. You are mine.